Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man. So I'm on BoxingScene.com, and I see here that the WBA has came out with their official decision, and they are going to remove Ortiz from the mandatory position, and he's going to be suspended for a year. Let me just go ahead and just read what they had to say, okay? It says here, as a result of Ortiz's second positive test for prohibited substance in a period of 3 years, the championship committee orders as follows. Ortiz's status and recognition as mandatory contender is revoked. Ortiz is removed from the WBA ratings and suspended from participation in any WBA sanctioned bouts for 1 year until September 22nd, 2018. After March 22nd, 2018, Ortiz may request his suspension be lifted, which may only be granted in the sole discretion of the WBA. For the suspension to be lifted, Ortiz must continue to fully participate in VADA clean boxing program at his expense, shall not otherwise test positive for any prohibited substance or refuse to be randomly tested, and must undergo an independent medical evaluation to determine whether he is medically fit to fight. All right. I'm not surprised by this decision at all. I am a little bit surprised. Maybe they always do this. I didn't look it up. Is them saying that after March 22nd, he can try to get the suspension lifted. I don't think that'll happen. Not that I'm wishing for it not to happen. I mean, if his team go out there, as far as his team goes, if they go out there and get it done, then that's great for their team. But I don't think it'll happen. And I'm like I said, I'm not surprised by the decision, man, because 5 days ago, these ratings came out and people were coming to the comment section. Fans were saying, hey, Ortiz not going to be suspended. Bob, say he's not going to be suspended. These new rankings came out. They still have him at #1. And the thing that people were forgetting to mention is that big, huge asterisk right there that's next to his name. Once I saw that, I said, hey, this isn't over with. I said that in a video recently, too. I said, man, looking at that asterisk right there, I knew this was not over with. So it was funny. 5 days later, they come up with this news. But, yeah, man, I'm not happy about it. Ortiz, you guys have heard me lobby for the last 2 years about this guy getting a title shot, man. I've been one of Luis Ortiz's biggest fans as far as him getting a title shot. Just, been supporting him for a while, man, for years now. So, pretty unfortunate situation on his part, man. I don't feel like rehashing his team filling out a form and it wasn't in English and all that. I mean, come on, man. But now it's who will Anthony Joshua face and replace for this WBA mandatory spot? Will they just go right down the line like the way that the IBF did with Takam? Do they give it to Ustinov? Ustinov, last I heard, was supposed to fight. Was he supposed to fight Manuel Char? And then the winner of that fight were to fight Kendo for that vacant WBA regular title. Remember, guys, Joshua has the super title, or he has the title, and then the secondary title that the WBA is getting sanctioning fees off of is this regular title. They even have an interim title. Whatever, man, right? Whatever it takes to keep the lights on, you know what I mean? But so I'm not sure what's going to happen, man. Povetkin is set to fight Christian Hammer, except they're fighting for the WBO mandatory, but they are both highly rated, #5 and #6 here by the WBA. I doubt it's going to be Kendo, maybe Ustinov. I'm not sure. Manuel Charles right there. Jarrell Miller, I think he should be considered, especially if he is to go on and defeat Marius Wack. I think he deserves some consideration. Maybe throw him in a eliminator type of bout. If Kendo is hell bent on fighting for that regular title, then shit, let him. So we can take him out the equation. And you have Manuel Char, who's been pretty inactive here. He's been inactive. I guess I could look him up on BoxRec really quick. But then you got Ustinov, so if Miller is to win, I would expect him to get some consideration, man. Try to have a box off for this mandatory position. Or they may go the route where they just go to the next highest rated available guy, which will be Ustinov. But I guess we'll see what's going to happen here soon as far as who's going to be the new mandatory. Just want to get the news out there to you guys, man, so we will not be seeing Luis Ortiz, fight in the sanctioned WBA fight at least until September of next year, man. I guess he'll try to appeal the decision in March. His team, they may try that. They have the WBA is giving them the opportunity to do that, but I'm expecting to see Ortiz late next year or the middle of next year, sometime like that. Maybe he'll try to get a fight. I know he's, doing this suspension, man. Just pretty unfortunate, man. That's all I really got to say about this. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm gone.